Hi everyone, this is Becky with Becky Budgets, just coming on here with our actual paycheck amounts so that we can go ahead and do our week 1 of May cash stuffing. This video is going to be a little bit longer than usual just because I'm going to tie the two together. For those of you who are here only for the cash stuffing, please note I'm going to do that at the end. And for those of you who are only here to see my actual amounts, so you can see me kind of close up week 1 budget, I'm going to go ahead and film that first, obviously. Before I get started, I wanted to say a heartfelt thank you to each and every one of you who was kind enough to reach out to me prior to my procedure. Everything went wonderfully. And now let's go ahead and get started. So my husband's paycheck, that came in as $754.57. My paycheck came in as $3,968.34. We currently have a rollover in our account of $114.53 and no miscellaneous income. It looks like I don't have my calculator readily accessible. So let's go ahead and add our income. So that's going to equal $4,837.44. Now rent came in as $1,979.29. Now, for those of you wondering why it's not a set price, we actually have to pay for our water and trash along with our rent, and that can be variable from month to month. Our Upstart loans went through for $1,651.74. Allstate is going through for $40.63. Dell was an even $92. Hand and Stone is going to come in as $69.95. And then last but not least is Excel, which came in as $137.30. Now, I had mentioned this before, but I usually go ahead and designate these little dots to let me know which bills are coming out of my husband's account and which bills are coming out of my account. So let's go ahead and add up our bills. So it's 19. That doesn't look right. Let's see. So our bills are totaling in at $3,970.91. Now, when we take that bill amount away from our income, we are left with $866.68. It's 53 cents. Sorry, I think I said 68, so I apologize. Now let me go ahead and kind of scoot this up so you can see. When I bring down the leftover, Based on the increased amount, we're going to go ahead and put $300 into food. We do stagger the way we fill our variable envelopes. So I feel pretty comfortable putting $300 into food so that we only have to kind of substantiate it with another 100 later in the month. Gas is going to go ahead and get 100. With that overage that we got from taking them to the vet taking them grooming the other day, I feel pretty confident not putting any money into that account right now. My husband is going to go ahead and get his 100 for personal. Now he has asked that I leave it into the account as he wants to spend it electronically. So you won't see this value reflected in our cash stuffing. I'm going to go ahead and hold off. Eating out is getting held off on. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the $50 that was going into pets into our miscellaneous, because that was pretty much depleted yesterday when we went, when I was having surgery. So let's go ahead and add those values together. Let me bring it in frame. So that equals $550. Now, when we take that away from our leftover, that equals $316.53. Now, when we carry that value over, I went ahead and transferred the $78 into savings. I transferred the $17 into my husband's savings. And then our set 100. Those values stayed the same. So our sinking total is going to be 195. Please note that these 52-week challenges are just going to be in here for this week. Following week, I'm going to go ahead and move it down to extra savings. So let's go ahead and take 195 away from the 316.53. That leaves us with $121.53. Let's bring that down. Now with Dell, I think what I'm going to do is just take that $21 out for Snowball and leave that $100 in the account as buffer. So let's go ahead and just take the 21 away. That leaves us with $100.53. And then I'll just note on here that that $100 with 53 cents is going into a buffer. And that will equal 0 to get us to that zero-based budget. So let's go ahead and check my math real quick. So we've got our income minus, let me move that up so you can see the values, minus our bill total, minus our variable expense envelopes, minus our sinking funds, minus the money going into our Snowball, minus the $100.53 going into our buffer, and that gives us that zero-based budget. Perfect. So let's go ahead and move on to our cash stuffing. Let me move that around. Then I'll just close up. As always, I'll go ahead and start with our leftover from the week. So we've got my personal and my groceries in there. And then all of our change will go into, oh, sorry, one of the dogs slammed the door. So all of our change goes into our change jar. Now taking a look at personal, it looks like I've got $21 in personal. I'll take that $1 out to put into our $1 savings. Let me go ahead and get Leo back into the room. He locked himself out, so I apologize. We're going to hear him scratching at the door the whole time. And then groceries also has $11. I'll take that $1 out and put the $10 in as a buffer. Perfect. Now these $2 are going into our $1 savings challenge. I had decided last time that I'll go ahead and just keep stuffing these envelopes until the end of the quarter so we can see where we're sitting. Now, the amount of money that I am to be stuffing should be at $571. So we'll see what we're at. So we're at, let's see. We're at 100, 200, 300, 354, 20, 40, 60, 470, 480, 490, 500, 510, 520, 525, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, and 71. So that is $571. Let's go ahead and get started with our variable expense binder. Now groceries is going to go ahead and get 300 of the 400 we put in there monthly. Now I'm going to go ahead and take 100 out to fill my grocery envelope for our weekly groceries. And I usually go on Sundays. So that leaves us with $300 in groceries. Next is gas. So I ended up filling my husband's tank yesterday. This is going to go ahead and get another 100. So right now we are sitting at 50, 150, 200 in gas. Now fur babies, we've got that $50 that was left over from their grooming, and I feel comfortable kind of leaving that in there in case we run into needing to get them food. I don't think we will anytime soon, but it's good to have that there. My personal is not going to get filled today. I'm going to stick with the $20. My husband wants to stay electronic this time, which is fine with me. Now, our miscellaneous is going to go ahead and get $50. 20, 40, and 50. So we've got 20, 40, $50 going into miscellaneous. What I decided to do is once I replenish for the month, I'm gonna take that overage and just put it into savings. So we'll set this aside and deal with it once we're finished. And then eating out, that has one lonely dollar in there. So it'll get replenished within the next couple weeks. And then our snowball is going to go ahead and get $21. So there's 21 into snowball for week 1 of May. Perfect. So let's move on to our sinking funds. I always like to see where they're sitting. So medical is going to go ahead and get its 25. I wonder, I should have had a 20 for that. I wonder if I filled one of the other envelopes incorrectly. So let's go out. We'll see if we have extra at the end. So we've got 20 and then a 5. So medical is sitting at 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 20, 25. So 125 in medical. Linus and Leo are going to get their weekly 15. Linus and Leo have 20, 40, 60, 70, and 5. Household is getting its 15. And that currently has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 5. Gifts is also getting 15. That's a 10 and a 5. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, and 75. Now I'm noticing that I'm short the 15 for here. So now that I think of it, let's go back to our miscellaneous. I filled our miscellaneous envelope incorrectly. I had actually broken that up a little. So there should be a 20 there. And it should be 20, 30, 35, 40. Oh, this is all messed up. These are the trials and tribulations of cash stuffing. So let me go back. I actually do have a cheat sheet that tells me what my denomination breakdown is. So miscellaneous was going to get, let's see. Miscellaneous was going to get 2 10s. So let's go back to medical. 20, 40, 50. So it had 100 in there. Let's put these 10s and 20s back. And it was supposed to get a 20 and a 5. So that leaves us with 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, and 5. So 125 in medical. Those denominations are broken down correctly. Our miscellaneous is supposed to get its 50 in 120, 2 10s, 1 5, and 5 singles. 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. So now that leaves us with 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Awesome. That should get us back on track with our denominations. Let's place that aside. So medical is filled. Linus and Leo was filled. Household was filled. Gifts was filled. Car maintenance is getting its 15. So that's 50, 60, 70, and 5 for car maintenance. Vacation is getting its weekly $5. So that currently has 10, 15, 20, and $25. Camping season opens up pretty soon. So that's exciting. Renter's insurance is getting its weekly $3. So that's at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and $15. Car registration is getting another $3. So we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 in car registration. That won't be due until March of next year. So we've got some time. And then the emergency fund is going to go ahead and get the last $4 bills in the weekly sinking funds. We do have this $1,000 placeholder, and that just indicates that we've got those $1,000 in our savings account. And then we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and $16. So we've got $1,016 in our savings, in our emergency fund. Sorry about that. Awesome. So that's all set. And then let's go ahead and fill our $1 bill and $5 bill savings with this extra from miscellaneous. So we've got $2 going in here. And then we'll put a $5 bill in here. Perfect. So we are all done. Sorry about that little snafu with how I had broken down my envelopes. I do a cheat sheet here in my workbook letting me know what denominations I've picked for everything. I probably should have used it, so I apologize. Thank you to all of those that have stuck through this mess up with me. Just wanted to go ahead and leave that in here because you know what? Mistakes happen. Budgeting isn't easy sometimes, and luckily we were able to get right back on track. If you are enjoying this content, please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I would love to have you here. And I will see you all tomorrow with our May week 2 budget. I hope you all have a great day. Take care. See you soon.